Docuware's strength is in the multi-channel capture that can kick off automations, including intelligent indexing, to workflows for approval that may have conditional routing based on the indices gleaned. Often we see this with new account onboarding, loan processing, work order management, and various finance and human resource related tasks. The automated collection of indices can trigger the appropriate activity, as you will see shortly. In Docuware, we can easily send things to a tray or a file cabinet in a variety of ways. We can use a virtual print driver to send anything into Docuware, use a monitored folder, scan into, import, or simply drag and drop like you see here. Very simply, much of what was needed and typically what one would key in manually is gleaned from the image to the right and then placed in the appropriate index field on the left. Docuware Intelligent Indexing instantly identifies the most valuable information on a document and converts it to highly structured, usable data. In order to show the workflow approval needed, we'll ingest an invoice. In this case, for the Phone Wizard invoice, Intelligent Indexing gleaned the appropriate information. The invoice validator has different options in this process, so it goes to an activity called check details, as this is not part of a three-way match. It tells me the packing slip and the purchase order is missing, hence the waiting for missing doc button on the left to put that on hold. You can recheck information, you can reject or request a new invoice or proceed, and we're going to proceed. And now it moves to be assigned. In this process, because the GL coding is already pre-populated with approvers, we know where it must go. So this invoice will go to the general administration and management cost centers. This could be individual people or a group of people. As it's a standard reoccurring invoice, the split is where it should be for the amount, and then we will confirm. So if I sign in as Elizabeth Cash, she receives a task to approve the invoice. She sees what amount has been assigned to her. She also sees that G&A has already been assigned an allocation. She can approve, reject, and we also have the option enabled for her to approve via a mobile device. Now I log in as Peggy. She also has a task. She looks at this invoice and sees that Elizabeth has approved for a certain amount. Hers has been assigned and she can accept or confirm, and her task is now complete. Now the task is complete, so I can see who's approved it or put notes in it already. I can also see here that it's a proper accounting period, and I can confirm. So there's very little data entry. If I had three invoices that now are ready to export to our finance application, I can do so easily by using our export application that already has preset configurations to several other line of business applications for easy ingestion. I can also create a custom schema if I choose to output the data in a desired way that matches whatever line of business application that would need it. So now to show an integration to an operational business system, I'll go into QuickBooks. In this case, there are two ways that data would get into Docuware. As the company had been using QuickBooks for a long time before Docuware, all-day forward items automatically get ingested into Docuware when printed via a third-party application called PlanetPress. For all old documentation that pre-existed, the company's policy was to use Docuware Printer. So I can go into QuickBooks and pull up an older check. Because it falls within the specified date range of pre-existing, I'll print it to Docuware. In doing so, Docuware knows what type of document it is and gleans it for index values appropriately to properly file it away. So let's go back to a purchase order for Hicks Hardware. Docuware Smart Connect integration pops up with the Docuware search button. We've effectively image enabled the cloud version of QuickBooks, and this particular button will bring up all proper documentation needed quickly within Docuware without the need for manual login and keying in query information. Integration and interfacing with other applications is key to our success in the multi-industry workplace. We have three integration options that are typically utilized for this. We have a general or universal integration that usually includes things like our virtual printer driver, monitored folders, our Smart Connect application you just saw, database synchronizations, our various ways to glean information from emails or mobile or scan apps. We may use one or more of those along with integration with special modules such as our Windows Explorer client application, our Connect to Outlook, SharePoint, or SAP application. Most large copier OEMs also have API level integration from their machines, and that takes us to integration via programming. .NET API web services integrations, cloud to cloud is the name of the game right now, and we have various partners that have created their own integrations as we provide them with the ability to do so.